In this grammar lesson, we are going to review complex sentences. Now, remember that a complex sentence is formed when we combine one independent clause with one or more dependent clauses. Okay, and we do that with a subordinating conjunction that begins our dependent clause. Okay, if the dependent clause comes at the beginning of a complex sentence, then you should add a comma before the independent clause. Okay, so I have some sentences written on your screen. Let's read them. Even though we are good climbers, the climb was difficult. Okay, which is the dependent clause? Which one cannot stand by itself? Right, even though we are good climbers. Okay, and what is the subordinating conjunction in that dependent clause? Right, even though is our subordinating conjunction. Okay, it comes at the beginning. So what do we need to do here to combine these clauses into a complex sentence? Okay, we have the dependent clause at the beginning, and then we have the independent clause at the end. So what do we need to do? Remember, we need to take out the period, add a comma. We don't need a capital T for the. Now let's read it. Even though we are good climbers, the climb was difficult. Okay, see how that looks much more correct. First of all, it reads nicer. Okay, so remember, subordinating conjunctions can be although, since, while. There's many different subordinating conjunctions that you can use to combine an independent clause with one or more dependent clauses. Okay, so we're going to do some more practice forming complex sentences. So we will head there now. So page 156 in your reader's notebook is where we're headed. You are going to read the information at the top. Talks about how a complex sentence is formed and talks about subordinating conjunctions, which we just reviewed. But this would be awesome information for you to go through anyway. Then you're going to work on combining the clauses to form complex sentences. So let's do the first one. Even though he was tired, Tracy hiked up the hill. Okay, so we need to think about which one is the dependent clause. Which one cannot stand on its own? It's very similar to the example that we had. Okay, we have even though, that is our subordinating conjunction. So we know that when we combine this, we are going to make this period a comma instead, and then it will become a complex sentence. Okay? If it is just, if the dependent clause does not come first, you can use the subordinating conjunctions here. Okay? After, although, because, before, even though, since, unless, until, when, and while. So let's look at number 2, because 1 is very similar to what we already did. Tori planned to climb the hill when her father could join her. Okay? So here we know that Tori planned to climb the hill is the independent, and when her father could join her is the dependent. And here is our subordinating conjunction, when. You need to make this period a comma and uncapitalize the W in when. Alright, so you are going to work on the rest of this and have you learning adult check your work.